Good day to you. I am Martin Kagan, presenter of Data Cocoon's patented spatial database engine, representing and showing the full extent of the coronavirus globally worldwide over a projected time period of 45 days, over every sector of the earth by country in full definition. In order to gain clarity on this, I have used as a basis the China data for the prior 45 days, excluding the Wuhan province in regard to the data formation and the channeling of the scaling of the data going forward. Thus, that is the format of the assumption. Since we do not have any other assumption to go with, that is the most logical to format the data within. Using this, I've then pushed that forward to every country that is currently sharing its data and projected that going forward by day on a 45-day basis. Let's look straight at this data. So, you're welcome to look at our YouTube channel. There are several videos that will bring you up to date. We are continuing from that level onwards. But essentially, there are numbers of other websites providing you with numerical figures and tabulations and understanding of what the data is all about. The need is to put this holistically into one's mindset, to be able to reference it so that we can pursue the understanding of this data. We've taken essentially the data supplied by Johns Hopkins in terms of the GridHub data, pushed it into an Excel type of document with an index structure that allows us to see this uniquely. So whereas the GIS portray data through the Johns Hopkins excellent website is able to drill in and we can read the figures, we don't have a historical tabulation or ability to understand the magnitude of the growth of this without significant amount of effort and understanding. This is all done literally before your eyes in the Data Cocoon system. So let's, without further ado, get straight to that. Here you see each country represented in this holistic graph, which is data over time. And each position equates naturally to the seismic calibration of those countries and what is going on. Clearly, there are three countries of import at this second in time, being Italy, Iran, South Korea. China has the de facto the largest concentration. However, that figure has been essentially not ignored, but has been left on the side so as not to affect the calibration of the figures going forward. They are taken into account relative to the current disclosed values of approximately 80,000, which has been static for over the last several days. Here in front of you is the essence of what we are looking at. This is a highly calibrated, seismically correct graph of every single country in open disclosure of their corona situation. It is a time graph as well. So if I move on the top right hand side, from top I'm going backwards in time. There's the start time period down here. And as I move up the time period on your left, you'll see the changes as they occur and as they are represented in today's situation. Looking at that now, we can actually see the proportionality of every single country in the situation. There's Italy, there's Iran, there's South Korea. They are structured in six designated areas. The sixth one is Oceania, which is small at this point in time until Australia kicks in. So this gives you an idea of the seismic nature of what is occurring. On the bottom right is the index, the primary index that is running the system in terms of how it's located, so as to show you that everything has been allocated and assigned correctly. These three graphs are integrated and all present the same uniform information. Regardless of where we are in the graphs, they are all integrated to represent that situation at a point in time. Let's look at this now. Same situation, except I've decided to put in the numerical figures as well. So the system is now numerically tabulated and can, as you'll see in one click, represent data over time. You'll see everything indicates now will be active. You'll see the columns are moving as I move through time. And so is the graph, the critical graph of the hex. The patent of data Cocoon is essentially these two graphs. They are critical in understanding the three-dimensional nature of what data is all about. Here we can see them accurately portraying this important information globally. This is where we are today. This has generated a 45-day window of where the situation might come to based on the assumptions. As you can see, the figures are very large. These are understated and in accordance with the projected figures. We've been warned. This is the reality of what you're looking at. These figures will continually be updated according to actuality, and so as we have in financial terms, actual, budget, and differential, they will be applied in the same way given the time and over time so that we can get a better appreciation of what's going on. Once again, I thank you for sharing this information. I'm Martin Kagan of Data Cocoon. I stand ready to assist in any way possible. You have my contact information. Please do contact me. Thank you again.